Welcome to the Adam Rothstein Hockey Podcast. This is the podcast where we talk all things hockey, interview players, and help new ones learn the game. If you want to learn something new about hockey, this is your show. Get ready, you're listening to the Adam Rothstein Hockey Podcast. Welcome in to episode 19. So today I'm going to be talking about refereeing, becoming a referee, and I will also be showing off the hand signals for hockey referees. Now, unless you are on YouTube, Spotify, or any of video hosting platforms, any of my video hosting platforms, you're not going to be able to see this. So if you're on Apple Podcasts or Google or anything else, you're not going to see the hand signals. So head over to my YouTube channel. The link will be in the show notes. So referees. In sports, they keep the game fair. They help make sure that no one team has a disadvantage or an advantage over another team. Now, in the 1800s, when it came to hockey, there were really no referees. Not till the 1910s, early 1900s, did you see referees. And it's crazy to think how they handled themselves back in the day. Certainly without helmets, it was very interesting. Today, they have a helmet with an eye shield, and that certainly helps protect them against flying pucks, and they can see all right when they're on the ice. What came about with referees and umpires and all that was, some frustrations did come about because some would argue whether or not it was a goal or not, or if you're in baseball, was it a hit or something like that. Now becoming a referee part-time is a great side hustle. I recommend it if you want to make a little extra cash and you know the game well enough, you can make that side hustle. There's lots of resources on USA Hockey. And if you're in Canada and you're listening to me, there's also a Canadian version of that as well. So there's that. The hand signals, I'm not sure how they actually came about, but they certainly do. It all does make sense once you know the game. The goal is goes, I'm facing right here. It goes here, and then, nearly tripped on a wire there. Excuse me. Okay, so your hand's facing out like there, and it's and you point to it, and the puck is in the net. There is that aspect. There's that. That's the one easy thing you can remember. Now, delayed penalty is when the guy has his arm up and has his arm up like so. And if you can see my arm right now, it's all the way up, and with that, the team that has a power play coming up can pull their goalie and put an extra attacker on the ice, and that is a pretty good thing. I'll go into the other ones now. All right, let me see if you can right. As well. Okay. Checking from behind is a forward motion with both arms. The palms are going to be facing open, away from the body, fully extended from the chest at above shoulder level. So about here, if you can see me now. All right. You have that. Next one, we had delayed penalty. We had goal. All right, let me go down. Match is, all right, flat part of hand padded on the head. So it's going to look something like this. It's not used that often, but it's still important to know because all hand signals are important to know when becoming a referee. All right, so something like this, if you can see me in the back right here. All right, high sticking is, all right, cover the goal. Possible icing is a pass out of the defense, so it will look something like this. Remember, if the icing happens, the puck has to cross the goal line first of the opposing side. Now, if it doesn't, if it comes up short, it's not icing. Also, the players just need to be in the half portion of the face-off circle, and then it would have icing. So they don't have to skate the entire end of the rink, and that's to prevent any collisions or concussions. All right, high sticking. Let's do this. So we're going to holding both of it clenched, one immediately above the other. So it's going to be like that at the height of the shoulder. So somewhere about here. So that's high sticking. So high sticking, 2 minutes or as well. And most of these will be 2-minute penalties. If there's a major, typically the referee will announce that to the scorekeeper or whoever's running the scoreboard, doing the electronics and keeping score as well. Okay, penalty shot. This is arms crossed above the head, signal stoppage of play. Depending on when the shot is, if it's after the period ends, you can still decide to put whoever you want out there if you are a coach. But if it's in the middle of the period, if it's at least 1 second on that clock, whoever had the puck on the breakaway has to take that shot. So just keep that noted. Okay. Hand pass. These are, you cannot pass it with your hand in hockey. It's not basketball. We pass with our sticks. Okay, so it's going to be open. Okay, if you can see me all right, I'm going to try this. All right, okay. All right, I'm going to do that right there. So it will come out such as your palm is going to be, open the hand part, push in a pushing motion. All right, you're going to open your hand in a pushing motion as such, and you'll get a little low with a knee bend like this, and that will be a hand pass. Okay, holding, clasping either wrist with the other hand in front of the chest. So like 2 minutes holding. Number 28, 2 minutes holding. And remember, you're going to be looking at the scorekeeper. You're going to be looking where that is. You are directing that scorekeeper. And you're also directing the fans. You're telling them what's going on with the hand signals as well, to help them give some insight as well. Icing the puck. Touching on this again, the back of the referee or linesman signals possible icing, so hand up. By fully extending his arm without the whistle over his head, the front completed by extending his arm over his head. The back referee or linesman will then blow the whistle and skate to face the spot when he is standing on the face off spot. He extends his arms to indicate the icing. So it's going to look like that. And then you'll blow your whistle. All right. Slashing, a chopping motion with the edge of one hand across the opposite forearm. So it's going to be 2 minutes slashing. Number 17. You're going to skate over and be like to the scorekeeper and be like, number 17, 2 minutes slashing. And then they'll start the power play for the other team as well. All right. Hooking is going to be a tugging motion with both arms as if pulling something in front of the stomach. So it's going to be like that. And number 16, 2 minutes for hooking. Roughing is, all right, the fist is going to be clenched and the arm extended out of the side body. So it's going to be something like, if you can imagine, I have a whistle here. So it's going to be like that. Okay, butt ending across motion of the forearms. So, yeah. So it's going to be like this as well. Butt ending is typically not called that often. Okay, cross checking, a forward motion with both fists clenched. So it's going to be 2 minutes cross checking. So like if you're a player, you'll know this. So you're actually cross checking with that. So imagine, if you were ever a player, just imagine actually cross checking and then just doing that with the hockey stick. Okay, so we have butt ending across motion of the forearms under the other. So you'll do that. So yeah, one passing under the other for a butt ending. So like that. And you'll see it on the PDF. If you sign up for my Substack, I'll have this PDF or a picture for you at least, where you can print this out. You can take a screenshot, print it out, and make some flashcards with it. So that's all for you if you do sign up for my Substack. So had to interject there, but I do want to help you succeed in the world of hockey. All right, boarding is going to be a cross motion of the forearms, one passing under the other. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So cross motion of the forearms, one passing under the other. Yeah, so like that. 2 minutes boarding. So, or 2 minutes like that. Like this. All right, so apologies there. tripping with both skates on the ice, and I'm going to have to readjust my camera here, with both skates on the ice, striking the right leg. So like this, this is my right leg, right below the knee. So it's 2 minutes tripping. You're going to yell. That's what you're going to yell. All right. Spearing is a jabbing motion with both hands thrusted directly in front of the body. All right. So it's going to be 2 minutes spearing. So some of these signals can get confusing, and that's understandable as well. But the PDF will certainly help you as well when you do go to study for it. Okay. So kneeing is slapping either knee with the palm of your hand whilst keeping both skates on the ice. So just bend your knee, slap it, and keep your skates on the ice. That's your hand signal. All right, interference is crossed arms with closed fist stationary in front of the chest. So it's like 2 minutes interference. So you're going to be calling a lot of interference. If anything's questionable about the actual call, sometimes they'll just call interference for the 2 minutes. That's what you see many NHL refs do. So keep that noted. Elbowing. You can tap either elbow with the other hand. So it's 2 minutes elbows. And many guys in the rough and tough beer league throw a lot of elbows. So just keep that noted if you ever do play beer league. Washout is, even though I can't really, all right, I can readjust my camera here. So you're going to come out and it's going to be a washout, and that is no goal and no icing. And if it gets past the blue line and you're a linesman, it just means the play is on sides. So there's that. Now, if it's offsides, you will call something like, you'll blow your whistle and you'll point, and then from there you'll face off at the nearest face-off circle right outside the zone. So there's that. Wow. All right. Let me just check in here. Okay. So with that, I do want to touch on, the modern day hockey referees. The NHL referees can make up to 300 grand. They're not making $1 million, but they're doing good. Now you do need to skate well, and I do think when you don't have all your gear on, it can be a lot easier at times. But you also have to avoid pucks coming at you, because if it does hit you, you have to restart the play. I mean, it's a lot, and if it's on the ice, you got to jump up sometimes and just grab a hold of a team's bench to make sure the play keeps going. Because if that hits, you kind of messed it up, and then you have to set it up again, and and that one team could be pissed off at you, and you don't want that to happen. You can still make about 150 a night for a little extra side hustle. Didn't want to touch base on that. Getting the pinstripes or the zebra stripes jerseys, I'm actually going to look this up now from purehockey.com. Let me see here. Purehockey.com. Okay. Oh, and you can definitely, and if you are going to have the referee jersey or sweatsuit, uh, just keep, yeah, just keep a notice. Um, I think I think some of these are zips, can be zipper up. So, so what I see here is 109 dollars and 99 cents. Some can go for 50, but yeah, and then you have armbands for about 21, $22 on pure hockey. So overall, you can do really all right. Um, and also I would not be it, it would not be it would not be it would not be down it would not be the worst thing in the world to wear shin guards and elbow pads and and I don't know what you would do for your hips. You could probably find a way to put some hips in there for padding and just to keep it safe. I mean, there are many things you can do to protect yourself. Mouth guard, uh, you're going to be talking to the scorekeeper. So, and so get used to dodging, for one thing. Uh, there's that. Get used to it. If you do decide to wear a mouth guard, I mean, just be sure to take it out before speaking to the scorekeeper or any of the captains or coaches. So you can actually wear a mouth guard if you want to feel comfortable. If you're not comfortable losing your teeth and looking like Bobby Clark, you can certainly wear a mouth guard. Just whenever you blow your whistle, just be sure to make sure that that the coaches and players can understand you, and the scorekeeper, and of course the fans too. I mean, the fans want to know what's going on, and it doesn't help anyone if you're talking like or something to that effect. So mouth guard out of your mouth when speaking if you do decide to wear a mouth guard. Now, yeah, now the NHL refs don't do that because there's a lot of penalties at times, and they're not in beer league. But if you're in beer league or you're reffing youth games, go right ahead. I don't see a problem with it. There's not any actual regulation against it. So there's that. All right. To finish up here, I will have a bonus episode on my Substack that is for paid subscribers. However, if you do want the PDF, just send me your email address and I'll send that baby right over to you with the links and resources on how to get started as a referee. So just send that to me. And with that being said, thank you very much. Stay safe, stay great, and I'll talk to you all in the next episode. Wait. One more thing. Monday, I may be able to get an episode out, but next week, Thursday, I am not going to be able to. So it's going to be a tough one. I'll try and get one out for Monday, but Thursday, I'm taking the day off. So just wanted to keep that noted with you. So with that being said, stay safe, stay great. I'll talk to you all in the next episode of the Adam Rothstein Hockey Podcast.